We are live from the start of Broad Axe versus Red Knights. And this is interesting, as Big Mike is playing quarterback for Broad Axe. Takes a snap, Mike's gonna roll to his left, gonna cut up field. Big Mike's still going. Big Mike gets a first down, and so, not what I expected to see for today. Did not think Big Mike was going to come out and beat you, but something different. We try to go to the bleachers for a good view, provided I'm allowed up there. Yeah, maybe not. But we'll come up here anyways. Good morning from Greencastle Antrim High School for the first of 3 games today. Starting off here, Broad Axe snap, first down, Big Mike going opposite to the right side. He's going to pitch it, complete. Then a first down, Carter, and right down to about the 10. Yeah. So down to the 10. And a first down for Broad Axe. So not missing much of a beat on offense so far. So no Kevin Clancy. It's going to be Mike, Big Mike, starting Q today. He was starter last year for the Mayhem playoff game, an 18-7 loss. That was Broad Axe's first playoff loss, going as far back I want to say as 2011. Snap, Big Mike. Fake's gonna run, and how does the flag pull? No, the ball was taken out. Is that a turnover? Still going. No whistle. Finally, he's taken down almost what seemed like by his own man. So they're saying turnover. Wow. I don't think I've seen that up here. He just took the ball from him. Try to zoom in. True. So they take the ball away as Andy Hoffman lines up at quarterback. Hoffman takes a snap, throws, complete. And I'm going to try to see what a first down is today. My eyesight is not very good. Red Knights in the red, Broad Axe in the blue. Number 6 versus number 3. Winner of this matchup will play the winner of Railroaders and Ruckus. That kickoff will be at 11:30 today. And a false start, I believe, coming. Shout out to Damian Coates and Ruckus for having cones coming through in the clutch. Let's see if they can come through in the clutch today against Railroaders. Snap, throws, intercepted. Still going, he's got a seam. Oh, he just went right through him. Wow. Touchdown, Broad Axe. 6-0, and what a start for the boys in blue. Well, they drove all the way down the field, only to get stopped. Seems like the Knights may have had some kind of advantage there for a second, but Ultimately, Broad Axe prevails by pick 6. And the game is now 6-0 with the PAT pending. Extra point pending. Mike in the gun. Option left. He's got to keep it and cut inside, and he got it. Well, according to the refs, what are they going to... So, does it not count? Don's counting it. Pick 6 was Wallace. Mike Wallace. So 6-0 though. So Don said it was good. Or well, now it's good. Wait, what? Okay, I guess not. 6-0. And we'll adjust the score when we get a break. Didn't get an opportunity there. Hoffman throws complete on the screen and nowhere to go. Third meeting this year between these two squads. Broad Axe won both of them. Nothing here in the first quarter. Thank you, Ross. Hand off up the middle. And nothing there. They've about 1 or 2 yards. Third down coming up. Snap. Off his sacked. And Knights go nowhere. So 4th down coming up. And this Broad Axe team has come to play today. Fourth down coming. Snap. Whoa, that was close. Yeah, it's going to bounce right back towards them and be down right. I want to say about the 35-yard line. So Broad Axe have a shorter field to start this next drive. Overcast and windy day up here. Not sure how much it is down on the field. And it's supposed to be a very warm day. Storm's going to be around 2 p.m. So hopefully we'll be able to get every game in. Weather's been quite interesting up here in Greencastle this season, to say the least. Let's see what Broadaxe does here on this next drive. Option going to the right side. Pitches it right back to Carter. And still going. First down, Broadaxe. And right at about the 7, I believe. Fix the frame. Sorry, I'm not trying to look up and while looking over at the same time. So first and goal for Broadaxe. Save just the camera. Snap. It's quick pass going inside and down and about the. Let's see where they're marking it at. About the 4-yard line. 34 range. 6-0 here in the first quarter. And it's been all Broadaxe. Three wide, 2 backs. Big Mike throws it up and oh! He tried to one-hand it. But it was incomplete. So I take a step back. Two backs, 3 wide. Hand off, no, fakes it. Going out to the outside, pitch right to Joey. Touchdown, I believe. Yes, touchdown, Broadaxe. 12-0. They're coming out here running the option, just absolute perfection right now. And it is a beautiful sight to see. So an extra point pending. So from the 10. Quick screen out to the outside. Makes the move to the right, left, and he's going to be stopped at about the 4 or 5. 12-0 either way. And I believe that was quarter. And they're looking fantastic this morning. Throws complete across the middle. Going to be a first down. Nope, he's not here, but I believe he is watching. And so far, they haven't needed him. It's been all Broadax. 12-0 so far. They're moving the ball with ease on this Knights defense that has struggled throughout the season. Gave up a record high for the Railroaders last week, all time. When I say that, I mean 2 weeks ago. Snap, Hoffman. Throws complete. And a first down. Snap, quick screen to the left side, complete, and pull down right about the 26, I believe. Zoom back a little bit. Oof. That's, oh, Kevin, man. Well, I hope we can at least make your morning a little bit better. I get this camera a little more stable. Hoffman throws complete. That's Gungan. And Mikey leaned up and got to on the line. First down, first and goal. As soon as we get a stoppage, I'm going to try to put the camera on the stabilizer to make it a better view for you guys. Rolled in right about kickoff. Made a mistake by missing my exit on the highway. But thankfully got here right at the first play. Snap. Thought it was pulled. It's going to be tipped instead and almost intercepted. Second down approaching. I'm going to try to pull this off real quick. Just so I can, that way, just get it on there. Better view. Let's take a look at the sideline. And there we go. A bit more stable. Snap, Hoffman fires, complete, cutting into the middle, still going, and then they don't got him, do they? Yes, they do not. They don't. I assure you they don't. Yes, they do not. Interesting sentence there. Touchdown, Red Knights either way, as the score now is 12-6. It was a very close play. I thought he might have had him right there at the 1. But Keith did not agree. And as a result, the score now is 12-6.
The team that they were, yeah, they were playing a Nomad. Yeah. And they played them and they were down. But
Extra point pending. Fires across the middle. Hoffman is Gunyan. Complete, and the score becomes 12-7. So I'm going to try to adjust the scoreboard real quick.
What's up, enemies? What's up, guys?
So 12-7 is the score. As the Red Knights with a redemption drive, one they really needed, because the way Broadax has been moving the ball, it's been just too easy. That backfield has been running through. Inside handoff, and it's going to be pulled right away. Gain of maybe about 2 on there. Maybe lost. And perfect. Sorry about that. I was connecting to the Wi-Fi at the school, which it doesn't work for those of you wondering. At least not for me. I've tried it a few times, and data's still better quality for me, and it actually processes through unlike the Wi-Fi. And there's a whistle. I believe it's going to be a false start. Timeout taken by the Knights, it appears. So both huddles discuss. Scheduled today. After this one will be Railroaders, who are going to be wearing their whites for the first time this season. Going up against Ruckus, who has elected to wear all black. So a nice little sight there. And after that is going to be the rubber match between the Warriors and the program. They've had 2 competitive games where the score is 1-1 even, but the Warriors have a point advantage of 16-14. So we'll see who gets the rubber match today for this 3rd game. Man in motion. Big Mike takes a snap and gets sacked. I thought he got him. He did. So he passed the knockout, so he got the sack. That's adjusting a little bit. Perfect. So Broadax losing yards as his Knights defense is starting to buckle down a little bit. Showing some fight. A rough week they had last week, giving up 21 to the Railroaders and 41 to Broadax. Today's a different day, though. On this Father's Day Sunday. Snap, Big Mike throws the middle to Big Joey and complete. And 4th down coming. Looking around, I haven't seen him. And Big Mike trying to draw him off sides. He almost did it twice there. And he's going to call a timeout instead. things that are at stake in this game for both sides. For Broad Axe, they have not won a playoff game since the fall of 2017. For the Red Knights, they have not won a league playoff game, as in like playing for the league championship. You have to go back probably as far back as spring, maybe 2016. We'll have to look at that later. Snap, Big Mike. Throws, intercepted! He got it! And in the end, it just becomes a punt. So basically a net gain for Broad Axe. The interception only hurts him in the stat category, and we don't take stats in the postseason. Unless people want to keep track of that. As the sun has come out, rare sight here in Greencastle Antrim High School. Okay, last as Hoffman takes a snap, pitch to the left side, cutting back almost inside, so being stopped and pulled down for a gain of a couple. I mean, not much. I'm trying to see. Let's see, about 7. It was a good game. Still waking up. Long day. But it's been a good morning so far. Excited for the rest of today's action. Takes a snap. Fires. Ooh, almost intercepted. So incomplete, almost picked. Takes a snap, fires complete, first down. And the Red Knights are starting to make something happen here before the half. So a first down, and could the Red Knights pull off an upset here perhaps? Getting interesting right now, that's for certain. 2-minute warning, and the story of his second quarter has been the Red Knights. And the turnaround they've had from the earlier first. Just the framing. Snap. Sacked. They got him. I just want to point out that is a Brunswick flag that is being blown right now. The Railroaders have come ready for war in this game. And are looking on wondering, could one of these two perhaps be our opponent for the next round? But first, they got to go through Ruckus. Final 4 being set. We already have one entry as Hoffman's snap is taken and he is sacked. So back-to-back sacks when the Broadax defensive line is getting to the Red Knights and Andy Hoffman. Big Mike is QB for Broadax, Tyler. So third down coming up. And honestly, if you're in the Knights, this is 2-down territory. You just got to carve into at least a good amount of that. You don't need to get the touchdown here. You just have to get enough to put yourself in a position to score in the next play. Snap. Hoffman throws in the middle. Complete. So he's going to get some of it back. So fourth down coming. So they got 16 yards to go. They don't usually kick, so I'd imagine they're going to go for it. So fourth down, finally. Knights are going to come out with one tight, with interesting formation here actually. Tight end set and sacked. Didn't really work out. And if you had thrown it just a little earlier, it would have been 6. Instead, it's another sack to end this drive as Broadax enters the half with a 12-7 lead. Game of inches. If Hoffman just gets it off a little bit earlier, he has 6. But instead, at halftime, it is Broadax 12, Red Knights 7. We'll be right back with more from Greencastle Antrim High School here in Greencastle, PA. I want to first start this broadcast out by giving a happy Father's Day shout out to all the fathers out there in the world and here in the WCFFL. As Andy Hoffman takes the snap on first down, pitch to the left side, and still going, and just short of the line. Second down. And I'm having a phone issue. You may have to try to fix that. If I do cut out, you'll know. For now, I'm going to stay on. Now I'm fixing broadcast. It just started popping up. Snap, rush, got him again. And that's about, I want to say, 4 out of the last 8 plays have been sacks for Broadax. They got 4 out of 7, so it's third down. Maybe even less than that. 4 to 6, yeah. As the Red Knights are struggling to stop this Broadax pass rush. Thank you, Trey. You can, Trey, share this to try sharing this around. I might have to make an adjustment at halftime. And have somebody else take over live for a bit and having some phone issues. But keep going until all that happens. Punt coming. And are they calling roughing? So 4th down coming. First down. And sacked instead. Wow. Could it have ended any other way? A suitable ending to that drive as the Broad Axe defensive line has had about, I want to say, 6 sacks and roughly 8 plays against the Red Knights offense.
Oh, yeah. But I knew he was going to try to do that little.
Snap. Handoff going into the inside and small gain. Not a small gain, you know what I mean. Good size gain. The viewfinder is interesting to look through. Usually I try to watch the games while calling it, but I tried to miss too many shots today. Snap. Option. They hold them and they get them. Don't see any penalties coming up. Wondering if they may have caught something, but they did not. 3rd down coming up for Broad Axe, up 12-7 against the Red Knights. And this has been the story for the Broad Axe offense, is this option attack with Big Mike. No Clancy. Clancy is out with an illness. Hopefully he'll be recovered in time for playoffs next week if Broad Axe can get by this Red Knights team today. Snap. Complete. Washer got the pull. Short of the first. And this option worked very well in the first quarter. In fact, it was 12-0 within a blink of an eye. Broad Axe seemed like they were going to coast to a victory like they did a week ago. Well, 2 weeks ago, rather, against the Red Knights. Instead, it has been a challenge. The Knights have given them a fight, but the Broad Axe defensive line has been critical and making sure that they don't get too far behind. Snap. Big Mike's going to throw it all the way up and complete. So a turnover on down, and the Red Knights will get the ball back. But as we mentioned, Broadax has had 6 sacks in 8 plays. See if the Knights can get off some quicker passes or something, anything to throw off this Broadax defensive line. Fire's complete to the left sideline for a gain of about, I'd say, 5-6 yards. Some progress. And that's something you need to start doing in order to win this game. Coming, almost had a 7th one, and complete the scunion before he's caught prior to getting the first down. So about the 35. 3rd down again. First round action here in the Washington County Flag Football League. As mentioned, 3 games today. Following this one will be Railroaders and Ruckus. Program. One team has already punched their ticket to the Final Four. That is Adrenaline Rush, who will be appearing in the Final Four for the 5th consecutive season in a row. Snap, fake, completes, and short of the first down. Spring of 2017. They've won 2 B bracket championships ever since, but have not competed for the league championship since that season. Man in motion. Fires, tipped, incomplete. And the Knights will turn it over. Two backs, 3 wide receivers. Handoff going to the right side, and he is taken down right at about. We give him first down at about the 34. Second down. And he signaled one finger. It's definitely second down. Middle and not much there. Alright, wow, I bought the fake. My apologies. I'm trying to film through the viewfinder today a little more so I can get better shots, but sometimes I deceive myself. Snap. Rush coming, and I got him. And the Red Knights offense will take the field to start this fourth quarter, trailing only 12-7. So at the end of 3, it is Broad Axe 12, Red Knights 7. Across the middle, complete, first down, yes. First down for the Knights. And the Red Knights are driving, and a much needed big play. Snap, fakes the pitch. Gonna throw again, complete. Still going. Just shy of the first down. Sides. Sack was had, but so could have been a touchdown if only they were a second earlier. Either way, it should be offsides against Broadaxe. Free play was there, but Broadaxe managed to get the sack, which prevented what could have been a touchdown. So the defensive line for Broadaxe has been very key in their timing of a lot of these plays. A second later, or even a split second later rather, and it would have been 6. Pick 6 for Broadaxe. Wow. And here I initially thought he had caught it, but instead it's a pick 6. And Broadaxe has taken an 18-7 lead. He scored. Sometimes I can't tell how far away. Hey, that was good. That was good. Camera. Been a rough morning so far. 18-7 is the score. And they're going to go for 2. And no signal, so short, I believe. I can't tell a lot of lines. Part of why I do miss being down on the field. I will say that much. Yes, 4th. Snap. And sacked. And I've lost track of the amount of sacks Broadaxe has today on the Red Knights and Andy Hoffman. They have dominated the trench war, and that has been key to their success. Pick 6 was an absolute killer. He needs something here because Broadaxe, with the way they've been running the ball, can easily drain some more clock and run this one out. And prepare for their matchup as Broadaxe returns to the Final Four for the first time since the fall of 2017. They were one and done against Mayhem in the spring and Exalts in the fall. Andy Hoffman can mount a comeback here. There's the fans as he fires, intercepted again. Broadaxe will take over. time today. So I'm counting at least 9 sacks, 3 picks. What a dominant defensive performance for this Broad Axe defense. No Kevin Clancy, but the way this defense has played, they only needed about 8 points so far. They've gotten 18. And 6 of that came on the pick 6. To the right side, cutting back to the left, cutting inside, and pull down. Any longer, Beam. Getting ready for his game. Against the Railroaders, coming up at about 11:30. We're getting close to that now. That game will play the winner of this one. And for Broad Axe, this has to be a feel-good victory if they can hold on here. Time, oh, yeah, it's a hard one to get, Ashley. They're all the way down there. I'm at least 50 yards away. Instead. And I believe that is a first. See why they're marking it on the line. First and goal is the call. I know we are on the fourth and second, probably about a little close to midway through the fourth. 5-6 minutes remaining. That's most of it. Snap option going to the right. Steps up, going to throw instead. Going to run instead. Touchdown, right? Yep, they're signaling it. Touchdown, Broad Axe. And I believe the score is 24-7. Too high, incomplete. And they're going to call pass interference on the Knights defense. A redo of the play. He's going to get a 15-yard penalty for conversing with the refs after the PI call. So late game frustration. As Broad Axe is finishing off the Red Knights right now. Knights will see what they end up finishing at the final power ranking. takes a snap, and incomplete. And so the score is 24-7. And that's game. They just called it. And Broad Axe defeats the Red Knights 24-7. They will advance to the next round. Congratulations, Broad Axe, making their first Final Four appearance in the Washington County Flag Football League since the fall of 2017. So congratulations to the boys in blue. They'll play the winner of either Ruckus or the Railroaders. Find out next or soon, at some point. Final score.